Welcome back. We are back in the Queen's Garden, and it's enough. I've done enough dilly-dallying and messing up, and grabbing stuff. It's time to move forward with our shadow power-up and demand that the ruler of this land
explain herself.
Yep. We got to see the Queen.
Not the but unfortunately, we have to deal with these traitorous mantis people.
Yeah.
All right, I forgot that this is technically their territory. Actually, before we do meet up with little Queenie, hello.
Oh, hi.
Cloth. She will help us in fight.
Hooray! It's nice to have a buddy on hand.
And we'll use her warhammer. But don't worry, I can pogo. What the heck's happened?
Huh?
Oh
shit!
The traitor, and he hits very hard. He deals 2 hits of damage. But this is the person who betrayed the Mantis Lords.
Wow, he definitely looks a lot more burly than his brethren.
Okay.
These are attacks that you have to dash through in order to dodge them. So,
is it possible to reach this area without the? Actually, wait, what am I thinking? I didn't remember seeing that black ooze earlier. No, you can't kill me without that.
They do. Yeah, ow. Ooh. They do a good job of making sure you don't screw yourself out of something. And
oh jeez.
Oh man, he does hit her hard.
You're hurting.
Oh no!
No!
Don't. Oh, fuck you.
But they both fall.
Oh shit.
Wait. Hello?
No!
Okay, you can't get her.
No! That's bullshit! No!
Does anybody in this story get a happy ending?
We will talk to her. We can talk to her later. You'll see how. But for now, we have to keep pushing forward. The King's Guard.
Ooh.
Protect. Yeah, we're one of those dragon thingies.
Hello? Goodbye.
I'm angry.
You've looked at me
I
funny.
know, because Cloth had fought alongside us, and she got her courage, and she did take him out, though.
I mean, yeah.
He did not get the last laugh.
Oh yeah, no, she definitely got She definitely got something. Whoa. Hello.
Oh, one arrives. Far it walks to find me. Did it seek my aid, or did the path carry it by chance to so pertinent a place?
This was once the Queen of Hollow Nest.
Huh.
It is true that you were awaited. No, perhaps that is inaccurate. True one like you was awaited. I have a gift, held long for one of your kind. Half of a whole. When united, great power is granted, and on the path ahead, great power will need.
Right.
Actually, kind of appreciate that Logan actually held that long enough for Queen to finish it.
Sometimes, if I'm reading it slow enough, it works out. Other times, like what happened earlier with Marmu, it doesn't. But
and with that,
we now have the white fragment.
Oh,
there is another
I have a sticker of that.
We need.
Oh,
really?
Yeah. So I put it on my desktop, like my literal computer.
That's cool.
It faced the gendered child. She is a fierce foe, strong in mind and body, striking reflection of her mother. Though the two were permitted, I never begrudged the worm's dalliance as bargain. I think. In fact, I feel
some affection for him.
I felt something.
If your paths were to ever align, I imagine. Okay.
You might gain a powerful ally. Sorry, James. Yep, there you go. Well, it's also because I think I'm talking over this bit as well. Sorry.
Only 2 obvious outcomes there are from such a thing. The first is inevitable on current course regression. All minds relinquished to that. I don't know words.
Pernicious. The language, the vocabulary in this game.
Yeah,
is
I know.
Else. But, by the gendered child, she was talking about Hornet as well.
Yeah. I implore you, usurp the vessel. It's supposed its strength was ill-judged. It was tarnished by an idea instilled. But you are free of such blemishes. You could contain that thing inside.
So that's...
I'll offer fair warning. The vessel may itself be weak, but it is much empowered by that force within.
Yeah, she's talking about. Oh, thank
Sorry.
you,
To
Gogi.
claim its
on.
role, it requires strength of some magnitude. Prepare yourself well before attempting the task.
Yeah, so
Okay, at this
Well.
point, let's give Quee a break.
Okay, we'll talk. So yeah, that is, especially since she'll be talking again later in a second anyway. But yeah, so there she's talking about the Hollow Knight, where our plan is to try and fight it. Can I read her mind?
So it can access a mind? Then the seal shall break before its blade.
Oh, that's creepy. She knows I'm reading it. Okay, I'm off. See ya. But yeah, so once again, that's her reiterating the original plan, which is we need to destroy the vessel and perhaps take its place so we can contain the corruption. And thank you, Dai. And if we, don't think I forgot about him. And if we go back this way, the bodies will have been shifted a little bit. And
Oh.
Well, now that was something. A true battle of mighty warriors. So intense, so climatic. It's really everything I could have ever hoped for.
I guess, but
You're dead.
Thanks for all your help, my friend. For a tiny bug, you set a valiant example. We'll meet again, I'm sure of it.
fare thee well.
I wonder if
Goth.
she's even aware of her current of her situation.
I honestly don't know. So about Cloth, apparently there is another ending that can happen where she does survive.
Really?
What happens is remember when I found her and she was like buried in the dirt hiding from those enemies, and that was when we first like reinvigorated her courage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So if we wait until after I kill the traitor lord and come back and then get her unburied, then instead she'll go up back to the surface little town and stay there for the rest of the game. This is another warrior. We'll fight him to get more essence. I love how all these warriors, like, they all have their own little unique, like, boss, like, battle mechanic, their own little attack. But yeah, first the minor bug, then Cloth, then our fan pairing because of Zote.
Yeah. Zote.
Nothing good's happening. Zote's not a good guy. Yeah, nothing's really happening good for our that. I guess that is the Dark Souls way, and that like everything's gotta be depressing.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, again, that freaking long-necked bug earlier eating all those mushrooms is just...
Oh, she
Yeah. It's like almost nothing here could get a happy... I mean, granted, Carver's still around.
Oh yeah, and I can say and spoiler. Yeah, I'll say spoilers. He and his wife are still fine. They survived.
Much to the game developers charging
Good.
because they're like, we really want to kill them. We want to make sure no one survives, but no.
You're talking about. Wait. Oh, you mean chagrin? Or
Yeah, you mean
or
chagrin.
However the word. Charging means that they were really like wanting to push for it. But
Whatever.
no, it's fine. And then
Such a weird word anyway.
yeah, I guess disappointment would be the other word. Oh, there it goes.
Long story short, they want them to die, but decide not to.
It's emotional. It creates the connection. I guess it creates the. I guess I can see that where with some plots, the idea sometimes the plot is built up so that it's less like, oh, you can prevent this, and more like you want to prevent this from happening again.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
much.
like it's already happened, and you're just trying to save whoever is left. I guess kind of the mentality is supposed to, yeah.
You're more or less living out the bug apocalypse.
Yeah,
Kind of,
it's up to us
yeah.
to stop it. They're right to, yep, and this guy lost his mind, and they had to fight him. They're right to kill me, yep, and that's why you're a ghost, and that's why I fought you and beat you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's and he just disappears.
Oh, and just as he's realizing why he's there, he disappears.
'cause I think that's what's happening here. Is I think I hope that's not the case with Cloth. I guess that's the issue is that when they're in this dream world, it's almost like the Matrix. They don't think of themselves. Yeah, I know when they go deflating wildly.
Yeah. Gotta remember that this game still has a sense of humor in some cases.
Yeah.
After all that, just go.
It's like a deflating.
Yeah, they are exact. They even make the same sound as one. Like this.
Funny.
And off they go. There's the funny jokes. So yeah, I'm just opening up some shortcuts and stuff moving forward because if I'm correct, if I follow this path, get out of here.
Oh yeah, forgot about that
you know,
thing.
Ow!
Oh, what the hell? Why did you?
Okay, that's it, smart guy. He spit
You
at
die.
me. He spit at me, and I could not allow such a affront on me. Die. Thank you. Yeah, spells are good. Ow, spells are not good when they do them against me, though. Leave.
Yeah.
Leave.
It's fine when I
Sorry,
do it.
I'm talking like a rambling fool right now. So, James, how has Disney Plus been working for you so far?
I mean, honestly, with the exception of maybe the playlist having glitched out on me once, it's been working pretty fine for me.
Okay, Hype, have you tried it yet?
Not yet. I'm probably gonna wait until after we get the DSL installed out here.
That's fair.
That's fair. This video has been brought to you by... No, it's not. It was just me making conversation.
I also
Hashtag
am
not
kind
sponsored.
Hashtag don't want to be sponsored. I'm also waiting to see if by the time the DSL gets out here, if they do iron out some of the kinks I've heard it's been having, which, to be fair, they just started, so obviously there's going to be a few hitches.
I don't even think it's been a month yet since they... Here we go. So now we're above where Deep Nest is, and I was able to get another Mask Sharp. But yeah, actually, now that you think about it, yeah, the service hasn't even been open for like a month yet.
Yeah, it only just started like maybe a few weeks ago.
God, I wonder how many hours of content they actually have. Like,
A lot.
I
They literally have most, if not all, of the Disney animated flicks on there.
except
Yeah.
for Tarzan, because except for
Well, for Tarzan, a lot of it has to do with, I think it's the same legal idiocy that kept them from having Tarzan return in other Kingdom Hearts games.
right.
Wait,
yeah,
I
they're
thought-
still working that out.
I thought the Tarzan property was public domain.
Well,
No,
But it's
it's
owned by
what-
this family.
Well,
Oh, it is.
is it?
Yeah, isn't it
I
old
know it
enough
was
to be in the
all-
public domain?
I know it's owned by the original author's family or something.
Yeah, that might be it. Maybe
I mean,
it's still.
Jeez.
if it means anything, I do know that they do have a date slated for when the Tarzan movies will be put on the service, but just right now they're
That's
not
good.
available yet.
Right.
That's fair.
And also Song of the
and I-
South.
Well, that's
a
still
whole
nowhere to
different-
be
that's-
found.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's a somewhat different matter than what Tarzan.
Yeah, Disney likes to pretend that movie doesn't
Oh,
exist.
hello.
Oh,
It's
wait.
another warrior bug.
R.I.B. thing.
So when you were saying that, I just imagined. Do you know the tie knot? Alright, just be only a painting of a head.
I am Galleon, the strongest warrior in Islandest. I came to this monstrous place to test my strength. No doubt you wish to test your might as well, hmm?
Yes, cue the Mortal Kombat music. Just
Yes,
gets
you
closer.
and I are a rare breed, quite unlike those poor fellow who has fallen before us. The world is not kind to the weak, I fear. So then,
Yeah.
shall we do battle? Let us test our strength in joyful combat. And the winner goes the spoils.
Yeah. Whoa.
He wielded a scythe.
Ah, I thought those were just his big meaty claws.
No, he
Oh,
wields
boy.
a scythe. I'm
His
gonna
big,
try and
meaty
use my
scythe.
spells to spam. Yeah,
Yikes.
fun fact. Yeah, fun fact. Spells in this game can really break the game.
Oh, I'm sure.
I imagine.
Ow.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I don't keep taking damage from that thing. Okay, just keep spamming. There we go.
Yeah,
that spell.
Metroidvanias usually have some weapons that are just far better than others. Unless we forget the Casagrim from Something That Night.
Oh yeah.
Unbelievable!
Just
I lost me breath. Still, though, I am strong, am I not?
Atlantis.
When you see our king, surely you'll tell him of my valor. Please?
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Yes, he sent you here to test me, didn't he? I knew he had not forgotten brave Galleon. At least I hope. I'm ready to join you now, brothers. You and I, let us leave this place.
I don't.
Together.
I don't know. What? Creepy Game Boy Rafiki. Did the king remember him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, sure.
That's pretty much. Well, I guess we got
So-
ourselves another one.
Well, okay, I'm not gonna put the visual. Just look up our Lion King Aladdin thing. The way you
Yeah,
zoomed in
it'll
on that
probably be
totally.
public by the time this is.
Oh, yeah.
But when the way you did that zoom in absolutely made the perfect. Like that is like the face of trying
yeah.
to keep it
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
Totally.
I thought it would make them. I thought it would make sense.
It did. It works.
All
Anyways,
it was missing is just the gritty zoom up you tend to see in the in SpongeBob episodes.
Oh, where
Yeah.
it like zooms in. She's like
Lila
the
Gordon.
I don't
cracks in her
need
skin.
it. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the crap is
Just
getting. So,
yeah,
okay.
the whole zoom in thing
Ha.
I don't know,
Oh,
for some
hello.
reason
Lovely.
it just makes things
Zombie
automatically
bugs.
funnier.
It depends. Like sometimes I think it can be a little overdone. Oh, God.
Well, yeah,
I
if it's
forgot
used
about
in the
that.
right
Ouch.
way, it's funny.
Yeah, James and I don't. My recommendation is use spells because the spells do penetrate their front shield and hit them from the back. But otherwise, yeah, I agree. Those things suck.
I think I may have brought this up. Actually, have we seen those things before already?
Not yet. This is the first time we've
Okay,
encountered them.
then. Well,
They're
then
in
I'm just going to
deepness.
say this right now. If you don't already have any spells on hand, my recommendation is to basically lure them into attacking you and then immediately dodge and then, well, attack them when they're most vulnerable. Do not try to attack them beforehand, otherwise their little counterattack comes out a lot faster. In fact, you like that. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, like what I just tried to do. And if I'm gonna take a, hang on, attack me.
Attack me,
Wait
attack
for
me!
it.
Come at me, bro!
Yeah. So basically, just do that.
And
There we go. And just hopefully have a good upgraded nail.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Otherwise, fighting those things can take a while.
Oh yeah, because to catch everybody up. So I'm now heading after the final dreamer, who resides here in Deep Nest.
Oh, this ought to be interesting.
The very depths of Deep Nest. Come on.
No,
Okay, I can't choose.
You reached
the
there
game.
earlier.
Yeah.
Even with all your power-ups, you still can't reach that one ledge.
Fine, I'll head up this way.
I thought you were able to.
Maybe I think it's because I pogoed off of one of these enemies.
Probably. Like, you gotta be
And
real.
I did
It looks
another
like
jump.
one of those jumps it'd have to be pixel perfect on.
If not, like having a little bit of help because when these guys spawn. Yeah, so this place is like home to. From what you're probably guessing from, oh jeez, I lost my traps. From what you're guessing from, what you're guessing from all of the surroundings, the predominant bug species of this place were spiders.
Because,
I believe they were.
everybody loves spiders.
I believe they were known as the weavers or the orb weavers or something like that, and silk weavers. Okay, I guess now I think about it, that's actually a fun joke. They're orb weavers because their bodies are little orbs.
Oh,
Ah.
makes sense.
So it's the literal term.
And I guess to get around to the lore bit of it before we actually get around to actually seeing it, as the Queen was sort of hinting at, this is also the land that that Hornet came from.
Oh, okay.
And
Sorry, Cody's in here.
yes,
Okay,
all the
well, I
dogs
at
are
least
here.
feel better about me being the only one with a dog issue in the video.
Our dogs are usually. Now I think about like considering how often how often our dogs are in the same room as us, they're usually fairly like okay and like pretty chill about the recording and stuff. It's only when like something happens outside of the room that they're like, what?
Yeah. Or in my case, it was just more so a matter of I won't go into detail in this video to save time, and because I feel like other subscribers wouldn't really care. But a family thing did happen, and that's what they were barking about earlier.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Just
Nice.
like our pets are more or less have more or less gotten the hang of our lollygagging.
You know what?
Yeah.
Just a stupid idea popped in my head, but I'm just imagining an alternate universe where it's Lucy, Lottie, Lola, Baby, and Cody doing their own commentaries.
And we're just like,
And we're the pets in the background making noise like, hey, we're recording.
Hey!
Shut up.
you two should do something. I don't know. Alright,
Should
we're
you
going
two
here.
do something? Those two should do something.
Ooh,
Weaver's
Weaver's
Den.
dead.
I know.
This is a place that what the
Oh, cute little ball.
Fun.
Hera.
I know.
Hera is the name of the dreamer here, known as
Oh.
Hera the Beast.
Oh,
For a
Hera.
moment, I thought it was trying to say hurrah.
Oop. Haru.
Haru.
Actually, I was about to say, oh, Hera, no.
I was also okay. I need to be careful here. As you've already noticed, the game also is starting to ramp up its platforming by now. It's now that you should
Oh.
be fairly experienced with all that's been going on here.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because, like, honestly, this particular session you could probably come pretty dang early if you can.
There is and by the way, in order to get the true ending, you literally have to end up going to a place that is basically Super Meat Boy.
Of course.
Oh boy.
You'll see what I mean with that later. Oh. And these
Don't.
princess.
Princess.
More on that later. We get a cool little charm, and we're all worried because we're like, oh crap, are these the last of the orb weavers? What? Oh,
Oh, hello.
Oh wait, oh, there's one left. Go
Hey!
kill it.
Come back here, you
And-
big monkey.
That's actually it. That is the only, and that is actually the only time in this game that you ever see that Weaver, and the only time, like, just as like a hint of they're still out there. And again, maybe Silk Song will reveal more of that.
I mean, considering you got what was called the Weaver song, maybe.
True. I will be right back.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll be right back, and hopefully it'll be before this part ends.
Okay.
Oh,
in the meanwhile,
Cody
you're just
is
gonna
being
grab
really... Poor Cody is antsy.
He wants out.
Is there like something going on at your house that's making him antsy?
No, I have to babysit him while my mom and sister go out grocery shopping, and he gets lonely real easily without his owner.
Yeah,
sweet chariot.
I was about to say, I know that feeling, because it's basically whenever we have guests over, I always have to be the one that keeps Lucy in my room. And she's usually fine for the most part, until she hears one of the other dogs react to something.
Yeah.
Oh, lordy. But yeah. So, this was probably as I'll say, getting to this part of Deepness was probably the trickiest. Once we head a little bit further to the left, we'll almost be at the end of this place. Yeah, definitely not. This place is definitely not for the faint of heart. Make sure you buy a lantern. Make sure you have plenty of hearts.
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
I almost forgot. Technically, the light source we have had to be bought.
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be
yeah.
much darker.
It'd be damn near unnavigatable.
So, with that said, join us in the next part as I will be claiming the life of the final dreamer. And honestly, from there, we pretty much just have some backtracking, and we just have some final backtracking bits to do. So I have everything I need for the ultimate ending, and then we should be almost done with the game.
Ooh. We've got only 3 parts left.
4
Actually,
parts.
wait, 4. Yes.
64.
So,
On that note, see you all for the next part.
bye.
See ya, guys.
24.